Everyone knows how the Trojan War ended. Wooden horse. Greeks win. Troy burns. The end. Except, that was not the end, the Greeks won the war. And then almost every single one of them was destroyed getting home. Here is what the movies never show you. The Greek gods were furious at how Troy was destroyed. Greek soldiers had committed terrible acts inside the city. They had desecrated temples, attacked sacred places, ignored every divine rule of warfare. And the gods, particularly Poseidon and Athena, decided the Greeks would pay for every single sin on their way home. What followed was the most catastrophic homecoming in the history of warfare. The victors of the greatest war ever fought were about to be destroyed by the journey home. Let me tell you what happened to the greatest Greek heroes. Agamemnon, the supreme commander of all Greek forces, the man who led the entire war. He arrived home victorious. His wife had been waiting 10 years for him. She had also been planning his murder for 10 years. He walked through his own front door, and was killed in his bathtub by his own wife. Ajax, the greatest Greek warrior after Achilles. He went completely insane after the war. Slaughtered an entire flock of sheep believing they were his enemies. When he came back to his senses and realized what he had done, he killed himself from shame. And then there was Odysseus, the man who came up with the wooden horse plan. The cleverest Greek of all. He would not reach home for another 10 years. 10 years of monsters. 10 years of angry gods. 10 years of his crew dying one by one. By the time Odysseus finally reached Ithaca, 20 years had passed since he left for Troy. His father was dying. His son was a grown man who barely remembered him. His dog recognized him, then immediately died from old age. His dog had been waiting 20 years. Saw his owner one last time. And died. But here is the darkest part of what happened after Troy. Most Greek soldiers never made it home at all. The storms sent by the gods destroyed hundreds of ships off the coast of Cape Caphareus. Thousands of soldiers who survived 10 years of brutal warfare drowned within sight of home. Some Greeks were blown so far off course they ended up in North Africa. Some in Italy. Some were never heard from again. Here is what the Trojan War actually teaches us. Winning is not the end of the story. Troy was destroyed. But so were the people who destroyed it. The cost of winning is higher than the cost of losing. Troy fell in one night. The Greeks took 10 years to destroy themselves. The war lasted 10 years. The victory lasted one evening. History was always this wick.